and basically whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude here in my car. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed yet, please think about doing so. Make sure you tap that bell icon so you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. Also, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, and share this with all your friends. Today we're going to check one out from The Darkest Secret. This is most scary videos of ghosts caught by security cameras. This looks interesting because I think it's a lot harder to fake it if it's on a security camera. I don't know, I think nowadays they can pretty much fake anything with AI, but let's check this out. Let me know what you think.
A shocking appearance of a girl, impossible creatures that walk outside around a home, and videos in the first positions that will leave you doubting. That is just the tip of the iceberg of what you will see in this collection. Because my name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present top videos of ghosts captured by security cameras. Number 8. The doorbell rang in this home. The woman you now see on screen thought it was her husband, but when she came to the door, no one was there. She wanted to check which of all the neighbors' children had come to play a prank on her, so she checked the security cameras. However, what she noticed was completely different from what she expected. Let's see if you notice it yourself.
This looks a little familiar. I might have seen this one, but I'm not sure. I see a little girl.
Did you see it? The silhouette of a girl is seen reflected in the glass door. She stays there for a few moments as if wondering why the woman didn't see her and simply closed the door. It stays there, still, until it completely fades away.
Now it's gonna fade.
Is this a ghost or just a hoax?
I don't know.
As always, you are the judge.
Looks pretty
Number 7.
creepy to me.
What you're seeing on the screen corresponds to the internal security cameras of a home. I won't play the video immediately. I need you to understand the context first. It was early in the morning when everyone was sleeping. Suddenly, the father got up, running at full speed and shouting his son's name. This terrified the wife, who screamed, asking what was happening. Why did he run to look for their son, if the son was there in the room with them? The man stopped confused and returned to the room. In fact, his son was there with his mother, but the father was sure that he had heard of the boy from the dining room. Not only that,
Sleepwalking?
he saw his son running. It was then
nightmare?
that they decided to look at the security cameras.
See that shadow go into the kitchen or around the corner?
Good.
Do you notice anything strange?
Yeah.
Isn't that a silhouette?
Uh-huh. I don't know,
fact,
fake or
he
not,
tells
that's
his wife
pretty,
that he actually saw
pretty
the
creepy.
silhouette and thought it was his son who was running. But no, that was something else. Those who have seen this video claim that it was a skinwalker. What do you believe?
Well, the kid's screaming at something. The kid must notice something. As a child, you're way more open to stuff like that.
Number 6.
That's pretty creepy. I'd be creeped out.
This
if I
is
was
one of
him.
those videos to which I love reading the comments and your theories. This happened one night on the security camera located outside a police station. The sergeant who was in charge of the cameras observed something that had happened at full speed. It was so fast that he thought he had imagined it. So he went to check the security cameras and found this.
Okay, that looks fake, but it's scary as hell, but it looks fake. I don't know about that one. That one looks too fake, but I don't know. Maybe it's extraterrestrial instead of a ghost. It doesn't look nice. It looks malevolent. That's scary there.
At first,
That
he
actually
thought
gives
it
me
could
chills
be
a
an
little bit.
insect. However, it was
No.
moving so fast that it seemed to teleport. All of this happened in less than 1 second. How can it be? Look at its shape. It could well be a lobster, a cricket, but its movement was so fast that it makes it impossible for it to be an insect. What do you think?
The only other thing I can think of that it could be is maybe something flying through the air, like a bag or something, or some plastic. But it looks, the shape is
Number 5.
too humanistic, too creepy. You see the legs, you see the arms, you see the head. Yeah, I don't like that.
We continue this collection with a video that for Eduardo Garcia, who sent it to us, is a true glitch in the Matrix, or as we usually call it, a failure in reality. The video was published on TikTok, shows the recording of a body cam that almost all police officers must carry today. It was simply an everyday police stop because the person driving had exceeded the speed limit. Everything was happening normally. The officer gave him instructions until suddenly, the impossible happens.
Here's my license, but this is my mom's car, so...
Where are you headed to where you're speeding and missing stop signs?
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's
Okay.
a birthday party, so...
Got it.
Not mine, but...
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sir.
Your
Oh,
registration.
Sarah.
What the?
Sarah?
What the hell? Sarah? 3201.
Eduardo tells us that it seems too good to be true, and that the video has no cuts. The girl really seems to disappear in a matter of seconds. How can that be possible? Without a doubt, a rather strange clip to analyze. Number 4.
That was bizarre. Was that maybe a film or something? That looked real, though. That looked like a real police
We all
stop.
advocate for greater security in our homes by installing all types of devices, including alarms, sensors, and of course, surveillance cameras. However, and as I often say, these things serve no purpose other than to capture highly inexplicable phenomena. The security camera configuration in this home showed 3 security cameras pointing at the gate of the home. All 3 synchronized at the same moment.
Okay.
But you can notice this thanks to the car
I think
passing
I have
by
seen
outside.
this one.
However, something else happens here.
The gate.
But it happens in only
Something
one
walks
of
by
the
that wrought
angles.
iron
Let's
fence.
see if you notice it yourself.
Ahí está y pasó el carro en las 3. Tres, 7 de la mañana.
There. Some kids walking by. Yeah, okay.
Y ahí sale el señor del gas alumbrando. Ahí anda alumbrando.
I don't know. It's gonna have to be pointed out to me.
Are those people? Since they are detected by only one of the cameras, why aren't they caught by the other 2?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Could they really be
I was
people who walked
concentrating
by?
on one.
They look like 3 beings dressed apparently the same. In
Okay.
fact, even their appearance is similar. The curious thing is that they could only be recorded by a single camera. That's
Are
why
you
our
sure they
subscriber
were all
believes
synced
that they
at
are
the same
specters.
time?
Despite their strange appearance, only one camera captures them. However, the strangest thing of all was the statement given by one of the neighbors. The one seen with the flashlight. He said he was watching television when his doorbell camera informed him of a strange being outside his home. He was wandering around the house.
Black-eyed kids.
That's why he went out to check. He should have come face to face with the 3 creatures. But he didn't see anything. What explanation do you give for this?
It's the black-eyed children. Let
Number
me
2.
in. They have to be invited in.
The following video is
They're like
extremely
vampires.
surprising. It was discovered by Mike Rod while watching the horror channel Bizarre Bub. Bizarre is a YouTube channel that often uploads paranormal investigations.
Pretty good channel.
In this video, Bizarre mentions that one of his followers, named Rachel Kane, sent him this recording with the following story. A group of hotel cleaning staff was sent to clean up cat litter that a child had spilled outside his room. Everything happened.
I'm gonna let it
completely
run
normal
because this was kind of cool.
until it wasn't.
Yeah, it's just trans. You'll be like, no, she isn't.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegans.
You can actually see they run off.
That would be.
You can actually see they've got the video flipped, but you can actually see footprints form in the cat litter on the.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and
Here they go. Now watch the cat litter. Yeah, and you see the footprint going onto the carpet off of the cat litter. And it looks like a barefoot. You see the outline of the toes and everything.
At first, you only hear a noise. But what is truly disturbing here is that footprint that Bizarre kindly highlights for us in the video. Something invisible stepped on the cat litter and apparently stood there. This video was interesting because it is unusual. If someone wants to make a montage, they put a ghost, eyes, or creatures. But something like this is almost never seen.
Right.
Have you seen anything like this before? Number 2.
That would make you run, but thinking about it, like I said before, I don't think they're out to hurt you. They just want to be
And we
noticed.
continue with a situation that, although it is far from the paranormal field, is a living example of the phrase, people are usually more terrifying and even more dangerous than any paranormal phenomena. And the man you now see on the screen says that some time ago he began to hear strange sounds coming from the attic of his house. Despite checking, there was no excrement, marks, or any indication that would allow him to conclude that it was an animal. But the sounds were strange, anomalous, a reason that motivated him to acquire a security camera to install it. As a believer in the inexplicable, he thought he was going to encounter goblins, ghosts, or some other inexplicable manifestation. However, to his surprise, the answer would be as earthly as it was shocking.
The squatter?
Observe.
It's his landlord.
His neighbor, who you see on the screen, has
okay.
been spying on him and his family for weeks. With a drill, he made holes in different parts of the attic to look inside. He made these holes when no one else was home. His objective? To spy on the privacy of these people.
You creepy
A vile
MFer.
act that fortunately led him to face justice, but that left this family with a deep fear, which surely will be difficult to shake off. What about you? Do you also hear noises in the wall? Number 1.
That would be hard to be comfortable ever again after that. Every little noise you heard after that.
Some time
Would make
ago,
you
many
wonder.
of you sent me the same recording to the channel. In most of the issues, it said ghost in a fast food restaurant. I imagined it was an old video that I even referred to at the time. Do you remember it? The video started out great until the doll stood up, revealing horrible 3D that turned out to be more comical than terrifying. That's why I had archived all those emails that were related to that video,
Oh, yeah.
to watch them later. That's how I realized that the video was actually modern and, in fact, quite unexplainable.
Could it be like an earthquake or something?
As you can see, this restaurant was in a closed space, similar to a shopping center,
Yeah.
which is why external factors such as a draft or something similar are very unlikely. Furthermore, it was also empty, so third-party intervention is also ruled out. Could it be energy discharges that cause these strange events? Tell me what you think of these recordings,
I think it
Comment
could
below
just be like
and
a
share,
tremor
so
or an
that these
earthquake or
clips are
something.
not forgotten. And if you know or have similar videos that you would like me to see, do not hesitate to send them to the email you see on the screen. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Well, that was pretty cool. There was some good stuff in that. The one at the police station with that thing flying towards the camera, that one was really creepy. I don't know what to make of that. And then those those girls that were walking by that house that were only caught on the one security camera, and they had 3 of them set up. They were supposedly synced at the same time, but who knows? That one could have been faked. But the one at the police station was the freakiest one to me. Let me know what you thought of those videos in the comments down below. Now you know what time it is. It's time for a joke. Today I found a $20 bill in the parking lot at Walmart. I thought to myself, what would Jesus do? So I turned it into wine.